going to a family-owned hair business was very integral to my journey with my hair, because even though like while I was there, I really only got relaxers or got it braided like sometime, it still felt like it was a place where I could embrace, you know, my blackness and see other black women like going through the process of like getting their hair done and what that meant to them.
Do we do anything in the community, meaning like with my workers? We used to. We used to have Christmas parties, you know, different times we'd have food, you know. But, you know, it's different now. You know, people are more tend to just want to do whatever they have to do and go home. Or go to their next job, or, you know.
One of the biggest things that we do is we eat as a family. So if we're busy and somebody else is not busy and it's time for us to eat, we just wait until like all my sisters and the owner is done. We sit down together, we eat together, and we eat with our hands. We don't use forks and spoons and things of that nature. And a lot of times it's African food that we eat here.
I feel like I do remember the women talking about politics, or like if, you know, something happened on the news, like they had the news on a lot, like that would spark a conversation about whatever it is that was on.
We understand how Black women deal with either finding salons in the midst of gentrification and other hair alternatives they might engage in, but where do the political spaces of salons go without the salon?
Hi, my name is Monroe Frantz, and I'm Associate Vice President for Global Student Engagement and Inclusive Leadership within the Office of Global Inclusion, Diversity, and Strategic Innovation. So in terms of developing NYU Curl Salon, which is a pilot program that we started just this semester, it was an idea that I started to incubate last year. As an opportunity for us to imagine conversations around hair politics and how that, like, you know, sort of informs and shapes our sense of identity and who we are as people of color, you know, around our sort of race and ethnicity, looking at like how hair informs as well, understandings around gender, right, and sort of gender identity, especially for women or people like women identified people, but in addition to that, you know, how it shapes and informs as well our interactions and across racial groups, right? And so I think that that term salon, you know, really is what I'm hoping to inspire, is that it creates a space for people to come together for the familiar, but also a space for folks to come together and have those very same types of ways in which that conversations materialize in a salon or, like, you know, a hairstylist space or a barbershop, etc.